Once upon a time, there was a princess named Sophia. Sophia became a beautiful queen. Yes, she did, child. The people were enchanted by her voice. Sophia wanted to share her voice with others, so she traveled to another kingdom called Atlanta. Sophia's voice is now heard 5 days a week on We Are You Radio, child. Monday through Friday, 2 until 6 p.m. Eastern. And they all lived happily ever after.
I got to have you, baby. I be thinking I can sing sometime. We Are You Radio, the urban sound of pride. I am Chyna Marie, sitting here in Club Chit Chat for your girl, Miss Sophia. And right now, we need to chat about it. George.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, you know, the internet sometimes get on my nerves.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they bring up some good conversations and everything. So, as I'm scrolling through my TL, somebody posted, if a blank asks you to have an abortion and you decide to keep the baby, he feels like they should not be obligated to take care of it.
Wow.
Let's talk about it.
I'll hear your point of view first.
And so, of course, at the end of the day, it is the woman's decision if she decides to keep the baby, you know, if she want it or if she don't want it. Mm-hmm. You know, like, there are many aspects to this, you know. If she's deciding to keep it, it could be that she's probably wanted a child for an extended amount of time, and she probably thought that she couldn't have children. So now at this moment, she was able to conceive. She probably wants to keep it. She probably came from a small family, and it's not too many people. I mean, it's so many aspects there.
Yeah.
But I do feel like she didn't lay down by herself. So at some point, the responsibility should still be there, because regardless of if you want it or not, it's yours and you still have to take
care of it,
right?
The gentleman, and I'm using that word loosely, the gentleman not wanting the child does not relieve him of the responsibility, because the responsibility of making the child was also a choice.
Right.
There were many ways that you could have prevented it. Mm-hmm. There are many ways that you could not have arrived at this point at this time with the responsibility of a child. Mm-hmm. So had you done your homework, your forethought, your prevention, your preventative measures, or whatever have you, then you would not be at this point. So, sir, you made an adult decision to lay down with someone. Mm-hmm. So now you have to make an adult decision to take care of your responsibility, whether you're ready for it or not. If you weren't ready for it, my mom always said, if you can make an adult decision, if you can do adult things, you can make adult decisions.
Right.
So here you are.
Right.
It's time for you to start adulting.
And so the argument is they feel like the guy should not be obligated if he asking the lady to get an abortion. Like, I'm telling you, I don't want the baby. Get rid of it. Here go the money. Get rid of it. But you decide to keep it.
Yeah, but then you're dealing again, and I'm just throwing it out there. We don't know this particular. We're just making suppositions. But let's just say her moral compass does not allow for her to do that. You know, everything in her says that's wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to do that. Mm-hmm. So now you're asking her to make a decision against who she is as a person, her own principles, what she was brought up on. So if this was somebody you love, why would you put them in that position? Why would you force them to do something that they can't later live with?
But who said he loved her, though?
I'm just assuming. I'm assuming.
Because this could have been like a one-night stand. I don't know you from Adam and Eve. I don't know your mama name. I don't know your middle name. I don't know if you got any health conditions. I don't know nothing about you other than what you look like. And I probably didn't even see you because I was probably drunk when we laid down and had sex. So, you know, I probably saw you like this, you know, face down, booty up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A child came out of that. I don't know you. I don't want no child with you. Well, I got to take care of the baby. But that's probably what he's saying.
And that's a good argument. And that's a good argument. It was like you were there. Yeah.
It was like I was reliving a moment,
right? Do we need to talk off the air?
No.
No, but seriously, I come back to my first point, you know, because when I first was hearing it, I was like, but at the end of it all, sir, drunk, one night stand,
or not.
You know, how do they say, spur of the moment?
Yeah.
You know, heat of passion.
In the moment.
In the moment. You were in the moment that you made the decision to lay down with someone else, and you know what could happen from you doing that. Here you are, sir.
Voila magic.
I mean, it's almost, and I don't want to compare. Well, yeah, I compare. It's almost as if you laid down with somebody with protected sex and you walked away with an STD. That's your responsibility.
Right.
You got to deal with it.
Right.
And unfortunately, having a baby is a part of having sex. I mean, you didn't think that just, but we only did it one time. You heard that argument, right? We only did it one time. It can't be my baby, sir.
It's the voice. Say it one more time.
You only did it one time. So, sir, it only takes one time. Don't know if you paid attention in that class, but yeah, one time.
Just one time.
I don't know. I mean, I know that, adulting can happen unplanned. And that's why they call it an unplanned pregnancy. So, I don't think if abortion is not an option for the lady, then what are the other alternatives? Are you saying, sir, you're not going to be in this child's life?
Right.
Are you going to be relegated to a check? And do you want your child to know you as support? That's your name. That's who you are.
Or donor.
Is that how you want to be known? Is that what you want as a legacy for someone that is your child? Those are things you have to think of. But I'm going to talk to the ladies, situation as well. Ma'am, you already know. You've seen it. You've seen the story played out. You've seen it by a cousin, a auntie, a good friend, somebody you went to school with, that they were in that same situation and you got pregnant. There's a great chance that you could be left with that baby and that responsibility to raise it on your own. So it's also her burden to make sure, okay, you're making this decision consciously.
Because he's telling you he's not going to be there. He's telling you he don't want it.
Right.
He's telling you like, this not it, dog. Yeah, this not our wave, dog. But and we don't know how old these people are.
No.
They could be teenagers.
Right.
And they're saying this. They could be not financially ready for this. It's a lot of things that could be going on with this.
But still, at the end of it all, sir, you are still responsible. Whether you're ready for it or not, it's here.
Right.
It's here. Ma'am, same for you. Whether you were ready for it or not, you're responsible.
Right.
And what do the old people used to say? Daddy's maybe.
Mommy's baby, daddy's maybe.
There you go. See, I ain't heard it in so long. It's just I don't know. I would love to know what other people think.
Yes, definitely. We definitely want to hear from you right now. Call us up. Let's chime in on this chit chat discussion. 678-839-9378. Again, that number is 678-839-9378.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, comment below on the video. Comment below and tell us what you think, because we're going to post this. Because this is a conversation. I'm going to have to watch how I title it, though, because, YouTube don't play. Yeah.
We'll be strategic with that.
Strategic.
We'll be right here. More Club Chit Chat is coming up right here on We Are You Radio. For my girl, Miss Sophia. And we got a topic or question of the day. And if you're just now tuning in, the question of the day or the topic of the day is, if a blank asks you to have an abortion and you decide to keep the baby, they feel like they should not be obligated to take care of it.
And the blank, just in case you were wondering what the blank, nigga mo.
Hollering.
Nigga mo. See how you did? You could do that. See how I did it?
A mo, yeah.
A nigga mo. Wow.
And so I had a couple of people hit me up on the DMs and everything.
Okay.
So one comment that I saw, it was a guy, and he was like, they feel him. They was like, I mean, yeah, we made the decision to lay down. So hold on, let me go to it. It says, I feel, bruh. Yeah, we made the decision to lay down and sleep with her. I mean, I made the decision to lay down and sleep with her, but I'm selling her off the rip. I don't want the baby. This was just for fun. And so, yeah.
Wow.
So it's not uncommon. I guess.
I know it's not uncommon. I mean, you hear the horror. You hear that story. You heard that story for years. I mean, ever since I was old enough to know what sex was and relationships were. I mean, you hear that story all the time, but it still does not dissolve your responsibility. It does not remove you from the responsibility. And not only that, the child did not make the decision to come into this world.
Now, there are you're right, they didn't. And so there are many aspects of this. Now, saying something, I guess it's all about not what you say, but how you say it.
Right.
So if you're telling the mother of this, the soon-to-be mother of this child, like, get an abortion, that's different than saying, let's talk about other options. So, granted, these are the reasons why I don't want the child. Let's talk about adoption. Let's talk about, is there someone in our family that could potentially keep the child? Let's talk about why don't you want the child? Like, again, those things kind of like, those matter. Those things matter. The why sometimes.
Yeah, but if you're already at an opposition, he's already saying out of the gate, I don't want this. And you're already saying you do. I mean, what does the discussion sound like?
That would be up to the individuals. But if we're speaking in the forms of adoption, it could be somebody in the family that could potentially adopt a child. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So now you still have your child, or you can decide to have, figure out if you're going to get more support or help, or how you're going to go about this. Because you could be that person that's like, I thought I could never bear, but now I'm in a space and I have this child, and granted, regardless of what you want, I want this child. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep this child because this might not come back again.
Right. So that's just, I don't know. Again, when you're out there in the world, ladies and gentlemen, you've been adulting for a minute. Mm-hmm. Make sound decisions. And if you're going to lay with somebody, make sure that person is a person that you're going to be a partner with, the person that did you have a discussion? Do you want kids? Do you not want kids? I mean, you're having sex, so why isn't that part of the discussion?
George, I told you this was a one-night kid quitter. This was a one-night bang, bang, bang. This was a pops, bang, 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 bang.
So there was no discussion?
It wasn't no discussion. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
You know what? It sound like we need to go meet somebody in the street real quick. Just saying. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tell us what you think about this. Again, we'd love to know if you give us a call at 678-839-9378. I did have the phone on silent. We did have a phone call, probably two, but my attention was diverted.
If you're listening, call us back.
Call us back.
We missed your call. Call us back.
Yeah, somebody from Florida that was calling too. So
okay, call us back.
Call us back and let us know. In the meantime,
in between time, keep it locked right here to We Are You Radio, the urban sound of pride.
No station shows more love to the LGBTQ than WeAreYouRadio.com.
We just came to love until there's nothing left. We dance like diamonds. We dance like diamonds on the moon.
Simmer down, wear the crown, tell mama I made it. Look at me now, got the sound, I'm the new hood favorite.
But you gotta lick it so you know the place is good. But you gotta lick it so you know the place is good.
Drop it, baby. Wind your waist, wind it, baby. Wind it, baby, for me. I love how you be working all day. But still come on and put it on me. The letters make me so happy. For me, I know you do anything.
WeAreYouRadio.com, the urban sound of pride.
We Are You Radio, the urban sound of pride. I am Chyna Marie, and it's happy hour, George.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's happy hour. Some good stuff going on right now. You know, they just released the nominations for the Emmys, and it's good to know that we have 34 black actors and actresses that have been nominated this year.
They did that stuff right this year.
Right? You know, a couple of the nominees in, the black community. Journey Smollett, she was nominated for Outstanding Lead Actress in the drama series Lovecraft Country.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
What? Have I seen it? Honey, I lived it. I breathed it.
It's good.
And it's canceled.
Yeah, I heard that part.
I'm like, well, maybe when they win these awards, maybe they'll reconsider because
that was good. I haven't finished it.
What?
I haven't finished it. But I was glued to the TV. I was up and stuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm upset. Let's move on.
Tracee Ellis Ross is also nominated for Outstanding Lead Actress in the comedy series for her role in Blackish.
Okay.
That she also played with Anthony Anderson. And he's also nominated
Congratulations.
for Outstanding Lead Actor in the same sitcom as well.
Now that's the Achilles, right?
Kenya.
Burris, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
No. Yes.
Yeah, it's Burris.
Barris. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Kenan Thompson is also nominated for Outstanding Lead Actor in his comedy series in the role Kenan in that TV show. Trevor Noah has been nominated. RuPaul's Drag Race was nominated for Outstanding Competition Program. Yes. It's the fingers.
Yes, that's
the claps.
well, that's legendary. That's for House.
That's for House.
That's for House.
Oh, that's the
That
okay.
Pose.
Yes, Pose. I just started watching.
Well,
that
I mean,
as well.
actually, no, legendary on HBO Max. If you haven't watched it, get into it, honey. We'll talk about it.
Yes. So there are many other actors and actresses that have been nominated. So that it will be coming out very, very soon. So make sure you all are on the lookout.
But we can't pass up of our LGBTQ people because now Michaela J, who is MJ Rodriguez formerly, but she's changed her name.
Yes.
She's nominated for Pose. She is nominated for what is it, I think Best Supporting Actress, if I'm not mistaken.
Outstanding Lead Actress.
Okay. And Billy Porter is also nominated for Pose for Outstanding Lead Actor.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that.
In the same drama series.
Yes,
Pose.
I hope they both. I hope both they will. And of course, Cynthia Erivo, she is also nominated for Outstanding Lead Actress in the anthology series where she played Aretha.
Yes.
So yeah, so our LGBTQ folks got
Come on, show up and show out.
show up and show because that's what we do. That's what we do.
Period.
Dot.
Dot.
Period. Dot.
And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Love him. Love him. Love him. Exactly.
Listen, make sure you guys keep it locked because up next we got some birthdays.
Ooh.
It's cancer season. Let me tell you.
It's cancer season.
Yes, and we show out. We
Are
pop
you a
out.
Cancer too?
Yes, July 4th.
Oh, really? Well, happy belated.
Thank you.
Did you turn up?
You know, I did my fizz night in Jamaica.
Jamaica. Oh, did you get your groove back though?
Yes, it was never lost. You know, she was showing out of Montego Bay, in the grill. You know, just a little ATV here, a little beach there. You know,
So you're repping for all the cancers.
you know, I am. Shout out to all the cancers out there. Happy birthday.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about the birthdays coming up next right here on We Are You Radio.